Hey everyone, today's video is about when he slaps you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The room was quiet, save for the faint hum of the refrigerator in the kitchen. You sat on the couch, your legs tucked beneath you, scrolling through your phone. Katsuki was in the kitchen, his back to you, chopping up vegetables with his usual precision. The two of you had been together for years now, and the rhythm of your relationship was as familiar as the sound of his voice. But tonight, something felt off. The air between you was heavy, charged with an unspoken tension. You glanced up from your phone, watching him. His shoulders were tense, his movements sharper than usual. You knew that look. He was holding something back. Katsuki Bakugou wasn't one to mince words, but when he was upset, he'd bottle it up until it exploded. And you could feel the storm brewing. Katsuki, you called softly, setting your phone down. Are you okay? He didn't answer right away. The knife in his hand stilled for a moment before he resumed chopping. The rhythmic thunk of the blade against the cutting board filling the silence. I'm fine, he finally muttered, his voice low and clipped. You frowned. You don't seem fine. Talk to me. He slammed the knife down on the counter, the sound making you flinch. I said I'm fine. Stop nagging me. You stood, crossing the room to stand beside him. Katsuki, I'm not nagging anyone. I'm just worried about you. You've been quiet all day, and I can tell when something's bothering you. So just tell me what's wrong. He turned to face you, his crimson eyes blazing. What's wrong? What's wrong? Is that what you're asking? You really don't get it, do you? He took a step back, startled by the intensity in his voice. Get what? What are you even talking about? He ran a hand through his spiky hair. Frustration etched into his voice. You've been distant lately. Always on your damn phone. Always somewhere else. You think I don't notice, Wyan? Your eyes widened. That's not true. I've just been busy with work. That's all. You know that. Busy with work. He scoffed. Or is that an excuse so that you can be busy with someone else? The accusation hit you like a punch to the gut. What are you even saying? You think I'm cheating on you? He doesn't answer, but the look in his eyes said it all. You felt a mix of anger and hurt rising in your chest. How could you even think that? After everything we've been through, do you think I'd just throw it all away? Then, why don't you talk to me? He shouted, his voice cracking. Why do you keep shutting me out? I'm not shutting anyone out. You shot back, tears pricking at the corners of your eyes. Especially not you. I've just been stressed, okay? But instead of talking to me, you've been bottling everything up and now you're accusing me of something that I would never even think of. He stepped closer, his face inches from yours. Then prove it. Prove you're not hiding something from me. You stared at him, hurt and disbelief swirling inside you. I shouldn't even have to prove anything to you. You either trust me or you don't. His hand shot out, grabbing your wrist as you walked away from him. Don't walk away. You tried to pull free, but his grip was firm. Let go of me, Katsuki. Not until you tell me the truth. I have told you the truth. You cried, your voice breaking. You're the one who's refusing to believe me. His other hand came up, and for a moment, you thought he was going to touch your face, to soften and apologize. But instead, his palm connected with your cheek in a sharp, stinging slap. The sound echoed in the room, and for a moment, everything froze around you. You stared at him, your cheek burning, your heart pounding in your chest. Katsuki's eyes widened, his anger giving way to shock and horror as he realized what he had done. He started, his voice trembling. I didn't mean to. He pulled your wrist free, stepping back from him. Don't, you said, your voice quiet but firm. Just don't. He reached for you, but you shook your head, tears streaming down your face. Don't touch me. I'm sorry, he said, his voice breaking. I'm so sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt you. I lost control and I'm sorry. You wiped your tears, your chest heaving as you tried to steady your breathing. You slapped me, Katsuki. Do you realize that? He looked like he had been punched himself, his face pale and stricken. I know, and I'll never forgive myself for it. But please just don't leave. I can't lose you, Ayana. You looked at him, the man you loved, the man who had just crossed the line that you never thought he would. Your heart ached, torn between the love you felt for him and the pain of what you had done. I need some space, you said finally, your voice barely above whisper. I need to think. He nodded, his shoulders slumping in defeat. Okay, I'll give you space. But please, just know that I love you more than anything. You didn't respond. Instead, you turned and walked out of the room, leaving him standing there, his hands clenched into fists at his sides. The next few days were a blur. You stayed with a friend, trying to sort through your emotions. Katsuki texted you constantly, apologizing, begging for a chance to make things right. But you needed time. What he had done had shaken you to your core, and you weren't sure if you could move past it. Finally, after a week, you decided to meet him again. You needed closure. One way or another, it was going to happen. And so you arranged to meet at a park, a neutral space where you could talk without the weight of your shared home hanging over you. He was already there when you arrived, sitting on the bench, his head in his hands. He looked up as you approached, his eyes red round and shadowed, like he hadn't slept in days. Hey, he said softly. Hey, you replied. I've been doing a lot of thinking, he said, his voice low, as you sat beside him. And I know I messed up. I let my anger get the better of me and I hurt you. And I'll never forgive myself for that, but I hope you can. I know you're sorry, but that doesn't change what happened, Katsuki. I know, he said, his voice breaking. And if you can't forgive me, I understand. You looked up at him, seeing the sincerity in his eyes. I need time. I need to know that you're serious about changing, and that you'll never lay a hand on me again. He nodded. I understand, and I'll wait for you, however long it takes. You reached out, taking his hand in yours. I love you, Katsuki, but I need to love myself more. He squeezed your hand. I know, and I'll do whatever it takes to earn your trust again. And just like that, you went back to your friend's house. Maybe you could find your way back to each other. You felt a glimmer of hope for the first time in days, and you knew that the road ahead would be long and difficult, but you could still do it no matter what. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.